Let's surf into summer with a book review of Jaws. That's bad. Jaws was written by Peter Benchley back in 1974 and turned into a hit film by Steven Spielberg back in 1975. Now, I have two copies here, a paperback and a hardcover. This hardcover is a 50th anniversary edition. I like it a lot. It's a nice compact size, kind of like the old science fiction book club sizes. Now, this story, very popular. Before I get into my overall thoughts, I'm going to give a very brief summary. A really big shark is terrorizing the beaches of Amity Island, killing a few swimmers. Now, the residents depend on tourism. It brings in cash for survival. Police Chief Brody would like to shut down the beaches. Let's wait a little bit. Maybe the shark will move on. Then we can open the beaches back up at another time. However, higher-up officials say, no, we need the tourism, or Amity will become a ghost town. Well, if you kept the beaches open, I guess Amity would become a ghost town anyway, but a few folks, including Chief Brody, would like to take things into their own hands and attempt to make the beaches of Amity great again. Now, before I get into my overall thoughts, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know if you have read this book, and if you have, what'd you think? You like the movie better? You like the book better? I want to know. Oh my goodness, folks. I almost passed out while reading the first chapter of this book. That first shark attack was so nasty and graphic. But after that scene, the graphic details toned down quite a bit. There are a lot of similarities between the book and the movie, but there are some drastic differences. The way that the film was altered, though, I thought was great. I think if it followed too closely to the book, then the film wouldn't have been as successful. And what I'm referring to here are the characters. I found myself rooting against a few. Martin Brody, the police chief of Amity Island, had so much pressure on him. He really wanted to keep those beaches closed after a few shark attacks left swimmers in pieces, dead. Yet the powers that be forced his hand from doing so. Brody, he seems to be a simple man who does his job well. The tensions at home with his wife thicken, though, when a marine biologist, Matt Hooper, shows up, a man from her past. Oh boy, the stuff that happens with this marine biologist, Matt Hooper, and Mrs. Brody is wild and tragic. Peter Benchley did a fantastic job with this story. I was blown out of the water, I'm going to be honest. The shark stuff was all very good. The character stuff, the plot, the subplot, all mingled together so well. The build up to the end of the book, the climax was just all fantastic. My favorite character is Quint, the fisherman that owned the boat Orca. He was written perfectly. His biggest flaw, though, was his pride. I really don't have anything negative to say about the book other than the language could be rough at times. Actions were taken by characters that really pissed me off. But the writing style, the story, most excellent. As far as the ending is concerned, I would say it works in the book, but I prefer the ending from the film. So do I recommend that you pick up and read Jaws? Yes, especially if you plan on having a beach trip soon. Definitely read this before you go dip your toes in the water. So for the rating, I will give Jaws by Peter Benchley an A+. And that's going to do it for this book review. Remember, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know if you have read this book or if you've watched the movie. What are your thoughts on Jaws? Have a good one.